Obviously, Steph draws a lot of attention on the offense side of the ball. He brings leadership to the table for us, and so him not being out there, things are a lot different, and our offense is really built around him. So, kind of figuring that out and navigating through it was a different challenge.
You've said before that the thing you want to see and most worried about is making sure that guys are out there trying effort. Tonight, what do you think?
I thought the effort was pretty good. I think we made a lot of mistakes, and some things we can clean up. We definitely can clean up the rebounding. But overall, I think the effort was good. The intentions were there. You just got to keep improving.
You mentioned how different it is on the court. How different is just your world right now? Around basketball. Even lighter media crowd here, and probably the lead up to the game, maybe not as much. Like, boom.
Oh yeah, I mean, depends on how you look at that. That stuff can get a bit taxing mentally as well. So, that's a big change. But one day they'll be back, and I got no answers for them.
Only us.
That's it. So if they want answers, they got to get their question to you to get it.
What's the vibe like sort of in the arena? I mean, there was so much electricity over the last few years, mostly because of what you guys achieved. How does it feel different, and what do you think it'll be like the rest of the season, given the circumstances?
I think, there were definitely less fans there tonight, which is to be expected. But, it's a different vibe for sure, which when you're not winning as much, it's usually the case. The hope is that people ride with you through the thick and the thin. That's just not the reality of this world that we live in. So, it is what it is. We got each other, and we're going to rock with that. That's all that really matters.
Steve talked about how the offense has simplified in recent weeks. I know tonight that you guys played a more pick and roll style, which is not normally what you guys do. How is that offense more suited kind of for this up and coming team that's young and has a lot of young pieces? How does this offense suit you guys?
I mean, it's it's definitely simplifying things, and just trying to give some floor balance and get some good action, and then kind of play out of that. It's not quite what we've become accustomed to, but you have to adjust. You can't just run the same offense with different personnel. I think it's going to work. You got to try to adjust, and we're doing that, and it hasn't been that long, so just keep working at it, and we'll figure it out.
D'Angelo kind of had a double duty in terms of point guard duties and also scoring duties, and that's going to be the case for a while. How do you think he handled it tonight?
I think he played really well. I think he handled it great. He did a great job playmaking. Also did a really good job scoring the ball as well. So, I think he did a great job, and we'll continue to need him to bring that to the table, and guys fill in where they have to.
I know it's probably not the situation that you're used to or that you prefer, but how do you enjoy kind of being a mentor and coaching these younger guys? I see you talking to them all the time.
I mean, it's fun. Pete Myers, who was the assistant coach here, former player, told me when I was a young guy, like, older guys are going to teach you and they're going to show you the way, and it's your duty to give it back to the game and give it back to the younger guys when you get to that point. Didn't expect these circumstances, but, kind of play the hand that you're dealt, and, it's like I said, it's my duty to give back to these guys what, my vets has given to me, and try to teach them as much as I can, and, also help them along in their careers.
Following up to that answer, over the last few years of the championship run, you were always a guy, but I think all the veterans really, it seemed like you felt you could speak your mind at any time on the court, and that was part of it. Can you speak the same way to these young guys? Do you have to tone it down a little at all for them?
I don't think it's so much about toning it down in the way you speak to them, more than, hey, how can you expect something of someone that just don't know? So, before you want to wrap it up and try to get whatever it is that you want out of them, you got to teach them first. And so I think, you know, it's more of that mindset than necessarily, oh, I need to tone myself down. You know, you can't expect someone to just know what they don't know. It's our job to teach them.
Draymond, there are obviously a lot of guys on this team who are fighting to prove that they should be in the Warriors' long-term plans, but also just to prove that they belong in the NBA. How big of an asset is that for this team in the next few months, just that desire, that fire?
I mean, it's really big. You know, every night we step on the floor, we're going to, if we want to give ourselves a chance to win, we're going to have to be the hardest playing team on the floor. So, you know, that fire, you know, should help us out with that, and you know, we'll need a lot of that moving forward. We got so many guys out.
I can't help but notice the bandage you got on your hand. What's going on with that?
I hurt my finger. Ligament action, but it is what it is.
What's up with tomorrow?
I don't know. We'll see. I was pretty sore. I couldn't grip the ball the whole entire, probably since the second quarter, which is why I was making a lot of one-hand, right-handed passes and dribbling left with my right hand. Couldn't really grip the ball, so we'll see. You know, hopefully it'll calm down a little bit overnight, but who knows?
What did they say?
Last
one.
I don't know. They just told me that they see some swelling, and you'll get the rest of that answer from Raymond. So I don't really know.
Last one for Ron.
You mentioned the fire. What about your competitive fire? I mean, going back to Michigan State in high school, I mean, you've won at every step of the way. How are you handling the new reality, the circumstances right now?
No, like I said, I've won my entire life, so it's definitely different. But you know, at the same time, you just gotta have a perspective, you know. And we've went, you know, the bulk of 5 years pretty healthy. You know, we've went the bulk of 5 years beating up on pretty much everyone. But right now, it's our turn to get beat up on, and you know, that's kind of what's been going on. And you know, that doesn't change our mindset. You know, we're going to go out and compete each and every night, but you know, some tough circumstances. You deal with it and keep it moving. You know, try not to make too much of it, but also understand that you don't get comfortable with losing, and you become a loser. So still try to win each and every time we step on the floor.
If I can ask a quick follow-up, is that easier to sort of digest, to think ahead, and that, I mean, Steph's gonna
Hell
be-
no. I hate losing. Trying not to show that, but I hate losing. So, no.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Is there anything?
Ask Draymond.